morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome in. It is Friday. We made it. What's up, everyone? Good morning. This looks a little off. There we go. How you guys doing? Scott B, what's up? Good morning. Discipline, Rick Rod. That's awesome to hear. Love to hear it, Rick Rod. Nice green day. Get some music rolling. Camera looks weird. Scott, what's up? Good morning. Lance, how's it going? Friday, MTA. That's what I'm talking about. How you guys doing this morning? Get my trade ideas pulled up. Get my new scanner pulled up. And we'll be good to go. Let me know if we're too loud. Got the bangers up a little high this morning. For you guys looking to buy trade ideas, or if you already have trade ideas and you're interested in what I use for my scanners, I did link a Google Drive to the video that I posted the other day about trade ideas, and that has all my scanner settings in it. So if you're interested in that, it's on there. Trying to get these scanners set up. There we go. You guys made any trades yet? Anything popping? I'm just now coming down to the desk. Turn that up. I think we're good to go. No, I don't think they work on toss. So basically their trade ideas like save files, I guess you could say. And you have to download them to your desktop or wherever you want to save them and then open them within trade ideas. So I don't think so, unfortunately. USEA, Scott? Okay, so that's up again?
DBAX.
Yeah, we were looking at that yesterday, the shipper spinoff.
ADT.
So SRG is our top gainer, actually. So let's go ahead and flip on over. Let's see here. Yeah, potentially. Or you could, for your scanners, Lance, I think, I could show you what the parameters are and you could type those in to yours, potentially. That might be the best way, to be honest with you. God, the dogs are already at it this morning. All right, let's pull up some charts. SRG. Very thin volume starting at 6:30 yesterday. So I'm gonna guess this had news yesterday after hours. Let's look. So yes. Trying to find this a little bit. Hey, EK Santo, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Welcome in. Welcome. Yeah, I don't really see much in this. I'm not sure why that's even up.
You know.
Okay, so this is like the final hoorah of SRG, I'm guessing. Yeah, what's up, EK? Welcome in. JD, what's up? Good morning. Waking up early all week. I feel you, man. Alright, this song's too much. So, you like Tide or Alna, Lance? We'll check them out. We'll look at them all here. We'll find something. Yeah, Alna. That one's still hanging around. Just keeps pushing up, ending in every single day red somehow. I saw your message this morning, but I didn't have time to answer. I'm sorry. I'll answer, I promise. My bad. I saw that it had something to do with growing my account. I can answer that real quick if I roughly know what you're talking about. I didn't get to read it all. But when I had $2,000, I actually started with $1,000, and I would reload it over and over and over and over and over again until I finally got consistent. Like, it wasn't just one quick push through. I just kept reloading and kept reloading and kept reloading. I think I lost like $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 at first, just continuing to reload back to $1,000. Hey, good morning, Gerard. Good morning. So Scott B, it's a bankruptcy squeeze. Okay, it makes sense. Gotcha. I was gonna say that did not sound good. So one final hurrah on SRG. Not interested in that. iSig had something, a payment yesterday after hours. I saw.
CRDF.
Some settlement. I thought I saw it was like 20 million, but I'm not sure where it's at in this. I saw somebody tweeting about it. 20 million settlement. Okay, yeah. Sweet. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, that 8K makes it very difficult to read, but it had a $20 million settlement. So that's why ISIG is up 27%. APRE. It made a push after hours. So it looks like a lot of stuff had news after hours yesterday. So it had an 8K. Notice of minimum bid rule. Okay, so we actually talking about this yesterday. Remember when I said that sometimes they would get the news on the out of compliance and then they would run like right after? That's exactly what this is doing. So they have until December 26th to get over $1, and they're up literally 20% over that before, but up 20% right now just because they got a notice. So we'll go to some of these daily setups that I saw yesterday. CLVS is my favorite one at the moment. So we were talking about it yesterday morning. Watch for it to come down to 2 and hold on to 2. It came down to 2, hammered off, went to 195, big hammer, and pushed it back up to 215, 220. Ended up closing, let's see exactly what it closed at. So it closed at 218, 217. So it had its 2 candle pullback. It's down, and it hammered over not only what should be now support, which is, but over the 9 on the daily. So it's due, and another push-up day, maybe to 235, which it's already pretty much came to. That'd be first target 235, and then maybe back up to 250 again. So we'll watch that one just for setup only on CLVS. Justin Trade and Fade, he was mentioning CMRX. It's a little bit lower volume one. It doesn't get a whole lot of volume, but it does have a daily uptrend. So up through 250, 260 level, it's got a big gap to around $4. Hey, what's up, Fernurky? Welcome in. How's it going? Good morning. I'm just lucky I wasn't late this morning. Somehow I was on time. Okay, what else we got in this? TTMP. I don't know what up with that. So we were looking at TTMP a couple weeks ago with the birth control, with the contraceptive, because it had the contraceptive type theme to it, and it had ran up to like 75 cents. But the past few days, it went back down to 50. But I'm not sure exactly why this is up now, unless it had something come out. Okay, it did. So FDA clearance on the 5th. That's all I really see of, not even going to try to pronounce that, their implant. So opioid use disorder. Has nothing to do with the birth control or the contraceptives, but I guess it's good enough. I feel like I got an eyelash in my eye. Oh my gosh. What else was on this list? AYTU has had much higher relative volume lately. It's had no candle close on the daily over 70. It's got room to push up if it does decide to go. It would be one of those, pennies that just kind of pop unless it gets news. I think that was it. And then LXRX. That's been a daily that just keeps kind of going up, up, up. So it inside bar here. Yesterday it pushed a little higher, and then now it has resistance at 3 and 325. Hey Jordan, good morning. Nothing specific yet we're watching. There's a couple gainers, but nothing that really catches my eye yet. Hopefully something comes out at 8:30 we can trade. We're just going over daily setups right now. EVFM yesterday had a pullback day. So the chart doesn't look phenomenal now. Because it went, it made its push finally to 150, which we've been talking about for days, that this could go up, test 150 again. And it went up through 150, and then it got a lot of selling pressure all throughout the rest of the day. And it ended at 125.
GCI.
So it doesn't look beautiful anymore. But, it could still overall keep trending up, keep rounding this bottom upwards. Rev B. So I really liked it, and I completely forgot. I'm sorry. I was texting Steven about it a couple days ago. But it had its first run, and then this day, whatever day that was, that night, I was like, Rev B's due a bounce. Because it's pretty much all the way back to where it started. It's a very volatile stock. It had a 2-candle pullback after the run day, and then it ran big. So it ran back to 160, closed at 120, and then yesterday it had an inside bar within this second run. So absolutely, this is in play. I'd say under $1 and over 120 is like the real key factors of, and not just quick, wicks over or wicks under, but like real confirmation over / under is the real factor here. And this can push higher. Let's look at the 30 minute. See, look at this. It's like a perfect little pennant / wedge, whatever you want to call it. It is set up. I don't even remember why it ran day one. Didn't they cancel an offering or something? No. Nothing. Absolutely nothing that I see. I think it just ran when the pennies were running. The penny bios were running. Yeah, this is decent. Volume is overall low, but I think it's pretty decent. What's up, Jesus? Good morning. Happy Friday to you. Welcome in. Let's end the week strong. I've been leaving every day at like 10:30. Like every single day, because the volume is super concentrated in the mornings. It's really nice from like 8:45 to 10:30, and then it's kind of dying off. So I'm just following the volume, staying here while it's decent, rolling out while it's not good, and that's actually helped me this week. I wish I had a much better week because of it. HTGM. Man, this thing just keeps grinding, huh? That's another daily setup that it ran at the beginning of those pennies that were running, and it just hasn't given up. So I think it needs that, I guess at this point, kind of that, not explosion, but blow off top move, and then where it sells back down, because it's kind of got a parabolic daily setup going right now. It's funny because the volume's been very low. Very low. So are they going to let it either get a high green volume candle day that pushes it way up, or is it going to get absolutely destroyed? I don't know. But it's been climbing for days now, and the volume has not been that high. I remember when this thing was like, it was like $10 or something, I think. Oh, it's had a reverse split. This thing used to be worth a lot. I remember it ran big before. Yeah, this is when I was early trading back here in 2017. I remember HTGM being a massive runner, and this was a weekly candle. So it went from, this is reverse split adjusted, obviously, but 30 to 200 reverse split adjusted. I don't remember what the last split was. I don't know if it was getting pushed or not. I have no idea. I do not know. But I think it's going to end up having a sell-off day eventually. It can't just keep going up this steep with this low volume. Whoa. Oh, it's OTC. When did GNCA delist to OTC. Must have missed that. Looks like this day, I guess. Back in April. That shows you how much I paid attention to it. I don't know why it's still in the trade idea scanner. So here is international toilet paper. That one's down 20% today. So it looks like IDP is trying to race back under $1 after it had its reverse split. Absolutely race, and it's already there. It's already there. International toilet paper. ENJY gap down 20%, but it's pushing back up a little. We get the 8:30 news in about 5 minutes, so maybe something fresh will come out because there's nothing right now. iSig. Oh, there's a bid prop on iSig literally as soon as I pull it up.
ISIG.
I really need to go see if something's in my eye. I'll be right back.
ISIG.
I don't see anything.
LILM.
So it looks like the bid prop got smashed. I missed it, but they pushed it through 1050 to 1060. Now it's trading at 1025. Did you guys see that Box ran yesterday after it straight up raided me? Remember, I bought it in pre-market. I think I had 167, 168. Bought a little more here, and then on this candle right here, it raided me. Came down and got my stop perfectly. Actually slipped me a cent. And then it went all the way up to freaking 190s. I actually went to 2. Went to 2 power hour. Oh well. That happens. There's pros and cons to using stop losses. You guys seen anything else that I'm missing this morning that's set up that I haven't gone over?
More.
Yeah. FFIE is the one I traded yesterday right after stream. It was... Let me try to pinpoint where I traded it at. So it's literally like right after I got off stream. So we were seeing it go straight up into the end of the stream here. And then it pulled back to the 20 on the 1 and didn't break below right here on this red candle. So I bought right here. I think I had like 580, maybe 578. And then it pushed up and ran all the way to 620. So I ended up selling, I think, on this candle. But then it went a little bit higher to 640. But it was like right after I got off stream, I finally saw a setup to play. Because I wasn't having any luck on stream yesterday. Yesterday morning at open was kind of bad. And it picked up after maybe 10 o'clock to around 10:30, 10:35.
DRMA.
Baba is the volume leader for the day. Baba's been pushing higher. I think the Chinese government was talking about a stimulus package, maybe. I think that's part of the reason that Baba has been up lately. Let's look at old SPY, see how close we're getting to our channel. So we've been talking about this channel since SPY was down here at like 370s. So it looks like it's trying to come up to it soon. So it depends on when it hits it, but it's anywhere from, 395 to 398. See what we got news-wise here.
SFET, SPRC, NGO,
SFAT, something for Microsoft Windows. SPRC expanding its clinical operations to include a U.S. site towards its phase 2B trial for the treatment of Tourette syndrome. Nothing crazy. Was there economic news this morning? Seems like something just came out. Oh yeah, the payrolls. Non-farm payrolls plus 372K, consensus plus 250K. Unemployment rate 3.6, consensus 3.6. Average hourly earnings are up.
GLG.
I'm not sure exactly why SPY is going down.
MTC. TMF.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, the unemployment rate's exactly what it was expected to be, 3.6%.
APRE. Yang.
The non-farm payrolls being higher is not a negative thing, right? I'm not one to really break down economic news, so I'm not sure. Where's Broda when we need him?
UXIN.
The euro is almost exactly the same price as the dollar now. It's 1.0121. Strong payrolls are inflationary. Gotcha. Okay. So that's just a negative sign overall for the inflation aspect. Gotcha.
SOXL.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing some of this stuff come across now. Futures dropping. Fed swaps showed increased odds of 75 BP hike in July now.
APRE. APRE.
We'll see. We'll see how it reacts to that. This channel is still absolutely massive to play within. So we got a lot of time. We don't need to be back at 460, 480 anytime soon. Just as long as we stop selling off 4 or 5% a day.
SPRC.
Yeah, APRE is moving for some reason, getting a stick here. That's the one that literally just had the news of non-compliance. Yeah, I read out the SPRC news. I didn't really think that was that great. They just started the process of their application, and they're opening a U.S. clinical site. I mean, I guess. Sure. Yeah, man, news does kind of go crazy this year. You're right. I'll give you that. This one is looking like, what was that we traded yesterday? That went to like 160 in pre-market.
Oh.
Rebel is like Rebel Holdings. What the heck was the ticker name? I cannot remember for the life of me. AREB. That's what it was. AREB. Pre-market warrior yesterday. Ran from 75 cents to 180. Yeah, the market's not acting extremely negative to that. It's already hammering back up, so.
SNMP.
We'll see what happens.
APCX.
Man, there's really nothing to trade this morning. I think that's why APRE was hit in the first place. Well, come on. What are you doing? Type in the ticker. There we go. Yeah, two relatively high volume sticks there at 9. Or, what did I say? 9. 830 and 835. Yeah. Yeah, we were hoping for something at 8:30. Now we're hoping for something at 9. Just anything, please, pop up. And I think I've gone through every ticker that even has a chance. So iSig is getting absolutely no volume right now. Why has any been getting tapped up? Anybody know? Just a penny. They had news. The company produced 12 Bitcoin during the month. They hold 49 Bitcoin. That would be a lot better if Bitcoin was $60,000, but now it's only 20. Oh yeah, I forgot about GROV.
YSG.
So this is still in play. GROV. $650 looks like the level to really hold on GROV. Yeah, this doesn't look bad at all. Low volume pullback. Ended yesterday, end of day strong.
NGO.
Yeah, this is gonna be one of the top watches, I think. And it had the news yesterday with the expanded footprint with Kohl's, Meyer, and Giant Eagle. It's spready right now, but maybe after opening it'll look better. Yeah, so we gotta leave GROV up, absolutely. Looks like AMC yesterday ran with SPY pretty much all day. 1250 to 1450. What is this song? Come on.
TMF.
Yeah, I feel like the market and AMC are so connected now that it just does pretty much exactly what SPY's doing. SPY trying to go lower here. Appreciate the likes, guys. Thanks for everybody being here this morning. So slow Friday, not a whole lot going on. SPY had a little bit of news on payrolls this morning that was higher than expected. So SPY's pulling back a little bit, down 0.5%. A couple things running. SRG is a bankruptcy run play. APRE was non-compliance. So, and then ISIG was a $20 million payment. So that's really it. Hey AC, what's up, man? Good morning, good morning. Welcome.
XSPA.
It's bad when it's so slow that I'm literally just pulling up every ticker that hits the scanner this morning.
Nap.
You absolutely did not miss
RKLB.
anything. AC. It has been very slow this morning.
PTON, FCEL. WEVL. Lang. Beto. CLEU.
Yeah, we've went through a couple chart setups, couple patterns, couple things on the daily that looks okay, but besides that, there's not much going on right now.
LYFT. Gree.
Agree. I haven't heard that in a long time. That was SPRT.
KC.
That's super cheap. Come on, there's gotta be something pop up. HLBZ, little fluffy PR just now.
TLRY.
Tilray. Oh, Tilray going down.
RGBX.
SPY, low day. So some support, 385.
BTF.
Under that, 382. Roughly. 382 and a half. So as we all know and as we've all seen over the past, what feels like forever, SPY only moves
APRE.
plus or minus 1% plus every day. So if it's going to be red, it's got to be down massive. If it's going to be green, it's got to be up insane. So
ADTX.
big red coming, I don't know, but okay,
APRE.
a little too loud. But it can't just move in small increments anymore. Even 0.5% is tiny.
MDWD. WIT. PDSB. TMF. SOXL.
So you said, I remember a week ago on stream, you said a stock that was very important to Z's, even if news is not that amazing, it pops. And I think it was ALS. That's why I got SPRC. Yeah. I mean, you're right. The only thing is they didn't do anything. So it's not like they received anything from the FDA. They didn't even file their IND. They basically are just saying that they are building a new building
IHRT.
to do their trial. And they have started the process of preparing to file for the IND.
DKNG. PLTR. FNG.
So, I mean, yes, they're moving in the right direction, but this is not like huge for them. They're basically just saying, okay, we're going to go in on this thing. We're going to expand our sites. We're going to work for everything we got towards getting this IND application out and expanding this trial. Instead of, like a mouse showed positive data for Tourette's with this drug. I don't know. I'm just making something up off the top of my head. But even if it's not a human, at least it's positive results for the drug. This is just saying we're going to go build something to kind of expand our testing facilities. Not necessarily the drug is working fantastically. Yeah, no problem. And not saying it won't go up, because, I mean, I've seen anything go up or down in this market, so it could very well go up. But that's the reason I didn't really look at it very hard, is because they're just expanding their sites. So APRE, I guess, is going to be the only thing. Yeah, it is low float. It is low float. You might be all right with it. You may be all right. And you got a better chance of being all right since literally nothing is moving. So. Yeah, SIGA, I actually forgot about that. SIGA looks like it's close to breaking 52-week highs today. And it's already kind of up in pre-market. Yeah, that'll be a watch today too. SIGA, I need to add that back.
FCEL.
Yep, over 15, I think it's going to be good. Absolutely. AC, thanks for bringing that up.
HTGM.
So APRE still pushing on pretty stupid news, but it's the only thing up, so that's why it's getting volume. Everybody's trying to stay away from SRG because that's just we are literally barring our doors up news. And it's just getting the last bit of run out. So yeah, we got GROV, SIGA, EVFM, CLVS, LXRX.
SLDP. Snap.
GRV, SIGA, LXRX, EVFM. Yeah. CLVS.
LAZR.
Sorry, I'm just adding to my watch list so I don't forget what's in play. All right, yeah, CLVS, I mean, it doesn't look fantastic, but it does have a nice daily setup now. So for a push back up to maybe 240 to 250.
APRE.
Not a whole lot of range there, but when it ran before, it ran strong. So we'll see if it does. We'll see if it catches. DATS doesn't look too bad on the daily. I don't know why I just hit the scanner, but it's very cheap.
Alvo.
It's only 2% short though, so I guess all the shorts are covered by now from $15 or whatever it was.
Me.
So SPY continuing to fall down some. 385 is going to be a big level.
AGC.
And then 382.
LC.
You guys do anything fun this weekend? You got anything planned? Anything cool? Anything interesting? I really don't think we have anything planned this weekend. Gonna go to Costco. That's an experience right there. You know, you gotta go get the hot dog. Gotta go enjoy yourself. You gotta let Costco tell you what you need, you know? You gotta just walk around and say, oh, I need that. That's how you shop at Costco. Gerard, you're climbing tomorrow? That's cool. How intensive of climbing do you do? Do you like, you know, use the supports and climb up straight up rock walls, or you do like trails? Bouldering? Okay, cool. Going to your cabin? That sounds fun. Upper Michigan? No rope. Interesting. So you just go with it then, huh?
WBD.
Is Upper Michigan cool right now? I know it's like July, but I just feel like up there it would still be in like 70s at the most.
GOEV.
Not too high. Okay. All right. Yeah. Don't break your legs or whatever else, you know, falling off a rock wall on the weekend. '70s, '80s. Okay. Yeah. I figured it'd be cooler. When we went to Boston, and it was abnormally cool there, but it was like 60s in June. And the place in New Hampshire, it was raining, and it was like 40s in June. All right, good to hear, Gerard. I'll hold you to that. We'll see you back here Monday.
ADTX.
Let's see, what do we have? Interesting. Japan's former prime minister assassinated at campaign event. Wow. That's interesting. Did you guys hear that? I just popped on CNBC to see what was fresh, but Japan's former prime minister assassinated at their campaign event today.
SABR.
I feel like you don't hear that happening
OCFT.
very often. So yeah, today in Japan. So last night. Yeah.
PLTR. QS. CHPT. SOLY. GRA. Sophie. ADGI. Snap. AMC. LABU. BBBY. CCL.
Interesting. 11:30 a.m. local time. That's sad.
FUBO. APRE.
So he didn't snipe the dude either. He just did it in broad daylight. My God. Handmade shotgun. Wow. That's crazy. What else we got on here? I expected this. Must deal in Jeopardy, of course it is. Okay, this is getting political now. I'm looking for business news. Literally nothing. Today is like the most boring day ever. I don't know, JD. What is up with the TradeStation App Store? I never use it, so what's up with it? Let's do some wordle action. There's literally nothing else to do right now. So let's try. I got a completely different word. So we get an E. Sorry, Dozer.
Comms.
I haven't done Wordle in a while. I'm literally just trying to blow time here. AREB 13 million offering, so that's why it ran so hard yesterday. There you go. Let's do the 9 a.m. news. Okay, literally 3 things popped at 9 a.m. Oh my gosh. MOBQ selected by Blockbuster's liquidity injection protocol to provide data and digital advertising solutions. That's literally it. Jordan, I don't know about the looming recession. Like some days I feel like that it's overhyped, and I'm sure it'll always be overhyped. But then other days I feel like the inflation, you got the war, oil, supply chains, COVID. There's a lot of factors against us. Let's see, PE. No. I literally can't even think of a word right now. B.
ADTX.
CE. Why can't I think of like a single word right now? My brain is shot. No. PO.
APRE. BWV.
Oh my god. Yeah, for real. I'm doing Wordle at work right now. CLI. Is Klein a word? Okay, so I think we got the I. Got the E. There's an O. O blank I C E. Is Joyce? No. What?
FUBO.
Yeah, we'll get back to stocks in a minute. I gotta figure this out. Oh, voice. There we go. We got it. We worked our way through it. V doesn't automatically pop into my head, you know, as a letter to think of first. I was trying to think of like P's and B's. There we go. We got it. We got it. 4 tries. That's not too bad. Good job, Jordan. I didn't see that you said that. That's funny.
NGO.
Yeah, I completely was not thinking V there. But we got it. We worked our way through. So it looks like all we missed was a huge knife on APRE from 107 to 101.
TH.
AREB had an offering. Wait. Did it? Yeah. It didn't really go down that much. Interesting. At the market, 13 million offering on AREB. MOBQ looks like the thinnest stock ever. It's up on that news. They came out at 9 a.m. Selected by Blockbusters. Liquidity injection protocol. I don't see anything with a dollar amount on it. Crypto partners. Okay. Is what it is. EVFM.
STLA.
Yep, EVFM. So EVFM absolutely still in play. Had a sell-off day yesterday, so we were talking about the candle. Doesn't look fantastic here. It ended almost at lows, had to push through 150, ended at lows. It can still push up here. I mean, we can go back to 150 today, especially since there's nothing fresh. So EVFM is still definitely set up to move higher. CLVS is due a bounce day, which it kind of already did in after hours, which kind of sucks. I wish it would have closed down here and would have had this 260 push today. GROV needs to hold 650, I think is what it was. So this could make a push today. iSig holding 10 could make a push today. There's a lot of things that are set up. SIGA over 15 is big today. LXRX I think needed over $3. Looks kind of low volume-ish though, but it could still run. Yeah, MOBQ had that news just a minute ago. The daily has range on MOBQ, so maybe over this level, really over 165 to 170. I mean, it has room to 2.
ADTX.
Whoa, what happened here? Did I miss news on that? Yeah, this came out at 8:30. Successfully completes preclinical toxicity study of its psoriasis drug, advancing it closer to first in human trials. Gotta turn my fan up. It feels super hot in here.
APRE. EVFM.
Are they going to send EVFM at 9:08? It is getting volume relatively, but there's nothing else moving. That's probably why. $60K on the ask. $38K. I hate it's already up 10 cents from where it was 10 minutes ago. A lot of selling on the bid there. I just saw 220K sales go through. Yeah, I didn't think it sounded that amazing. Once I looked at it, I remember seeing it. But yeah, it's up. It was the top gainer there for just a second. But the fact that it's under, or was under 20 cents is big. I think that helped influence the buys.
NBV.
So AVFM getting a little bit of volume this morning. It's increasing.
APRE.
Up near 140. APRE trying to hold on to $1. So we got a lot of stuff to watch today, but what will actually move? So we'll see if this breaks through 140. As you guys remember from what I talked about level 2 the other day, I'm not really looking to enter momentum trade like here when this is really the level it needs to break. Unless it pulls down even lower. Then you got a dip buy. That's two different things. So it needs up through 140. I think it's time for Dr. Pepper too. I'll be right back.
MOBQ. AEG. MOBQ.
The MOBQ is getting a little bit more volume. Still hanging around 165 though. Actually, no, never mind. It sold off and popped back up. That's why I hit the scanner.
Oh.
So looks like the first couple minutes after open, we're just going to be cycling through tickers to see what's actually set up, what's going to fail, what's going to be left to trade from the setups that we've been looking at.
COSM. APRE. ATHA. GRE.
I'm literally going to risk like a cent right here. Just want to see it get back up and test 140. Could right here, 130. Yeah, this candle, this 1 minute candle could test 140 again. $11K on the ass, 10K, 9K.
NXTP.
$3K. Okay, so 139 got eaten. That needs up through 140. 50K on the ass there.
SPRC.
You want to see this bid size increase here, 139. It's actually very small, so they can sell right through it. If it increased to like 20, 25, I think they would eat 140 up. It's only 3K still. Yep, they just sold right through it. So 139 needs a bigger bid. So, okay, they refresh the ask now. 15K on the ask. If they start eating into this bid, I'm going to get out for even.
OB. SPRC.
Yep. Just get out for even for now. I'll wait. May slap 140 if they can get that bigger bid in and just trade it through 140.
SPRC. WTI.
They could eat right back through 139, put a huge bid in right after I get out, and that's fine. But the reason I bought it at 138 ended because I thought that, you know, this candle was going to be the one to push through 140, and it didn't.
ALJJ.
Yeah, now this ask is actually bigger than this bid. So they're just restacking it over and over. Sounds good, Rick Rod. I'm glad. I try to go over things to where it makes more sense. And I mean, my way is not the best way, absolutely, but this is what I've done for years to make money. And if things aren't going for what I entered them for, then I usually just roll out. Because right now I would just be sitting here, just waiting. So if 139 gets shredded and a decent sized bid comes on 139, 140 will break.
RBB.
Rev B pre-market highs. Just barely. Just a tap.
APRE.
Hopefully we have something good out of the gate today, like we had EVFM a couple days ago. I could have held that position the whole time. It didn't even come back down close to 105 again. I had 105 the other day. Yeah, I do too. Actually, at this point, I do too. But I don't know if it can hold this specific level that long. Because you've got kind of a steep uptrend going right now that ends by 923. So it may actually pull back under it and then push up. Or it could push up before. But this specific, you know, uptrend right now is very steep. on the one. Just has about 5 minutes left on it.
GT.
Appreciate everybody being here this morning. Thanks for spending your pre-market with me. Appreciate you guys here. And I know we got lurkers and we got people that are talking in the chat. Either way, I appreciate you. If you don't want to say anything, you don't have to say a word. You can just lurk in the background. Okay, so it's not done it yet, but it's looking like it wants to pull back maybe a little bit towards open. Oil's ramping. So we're back to that again.
CDEV, FXLV.
I'm gonna take 2,500 Husa here because oil is straight up. Just because it's so
CPG.
sold off. Kind of treat it like BOXD yesterday. You know, hold it through open. If it starts falling, it starts falling. But oil is literally straight up right now.
HIBS.
IMPP is a penny oil. Yep. My top three are, you know, Indo, Husa, IMPP, and then, was it ENSV? That's the other one. No. Is it? Yeah, it is. It is. ENSV. So Indo, Husa, IMPP, ENSV.
OB.
What were we watching? EVFM. So right now the 1 minute has rejected 140. I'd like to see 430 out of Husa. That'd be nice.
REI. REVB.
Rev B still getting tapped up. We were talking about that earlier. The daily's still set up. So above like 120, 125. Too much to watch today. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but too much to watch today. Houston put in a 17K bidder. I don't know who that is.
Azul.
See, they threw in a 17K bidder right here. Only reason I took it because it hadn't moved yet. And Houston usually is very, very reactive to oil, especially when oil's going straight up like it is. But look at oil. It's just straight up today. Almost 3%.
SRG.
Hopefully EVFM didn't, blow its load in pre-market today. That wasn't really a huge move, but EVFM over the past few days have been waiting to open to make the push. So it actually made the push in pre-market today. So yeah, crude's going straight up today.
OPTN, MYMD.
I'm honestly getting sick of playing these Oilers over and over and over again because they are overplayed. But
BRDS.
As long as they keep working, we'll keep playing them.
MYMD GFI. MYMD.
Seemed a little dark in here this morning.
WTI. GTE. MYMD, SRNE.
Well, we've got GROV, SIGA, LXRX, EVFM, CLVS, RevB, and now HUSA
FCLA.
to watch.
MYMD.
Hopefully, some of them fail out the gate so that we don't have so much to watch.
OILD.
Alright, I guess I could go ahead and switch over to intraday. RevB. Was it JD that you were talking about it? RevB this morning, if the charts still look good? You're getting your answer. It's popping. And I think it was like right here, 115 when you were talking about it. So it's up to 130 test now. Got about a minute and a half till the bell. Then we'll get to see what the market brings today. SPY is down about 0.5%, nothing massive. Oil is up 3%, which is massive. EVFM is up. Looks like APRE sold back under $1. GROV set up for open. Man, there's so many things. 5 seconds. Let's see what we got.
APRE, SRG, ADTX, Acer, ISIG, UVRBK, H, TRMD,
Oh my gosh, the scanner's nuts. Rev B pushing. I want to chase it up here.
GMVD, SPPP, left plus,
Yeah, I'm not playing that this early. Sega setup.
ADTX, SRG,
EVFM through 140.
TRMD,
CUSA and oil actually pulling back a little.
SPRC, Yang, Acer,
Yeah, I'm not taking anything right out the bell today.
UXIN,
EVFM though gave a solid dip, it looks like, into open, and then got a big volume push right through open. So Rev B still up, nothing crazy.
BLBX, Song, DBD, Holy, ADTX,
God, I gotta turn this music down. Scanner's going nuts this morning.
UXIN, SRG, ADTX, MYT,
They're shoving down CUSA right now to 4. Let's see if it gets bought up at 4. Oil pulled back a little bit, but it is bouncing.
GWH plus,
ISIG coming off a 950.
DBD,
SIGA pulling back to 14. I guess Houston just doesn't want to go today. Thought it was sold off enough to, you know, buy at 409 and be okay, but maybe they're still aggressively shorting down here. I'm not sure.
SRG, ADTX.
Oh yeah, CLVS. It's another one on the list. Yep, there it is. Man, too many things to watch. CLVS, strong volume out the gate. The daily is set up, as we mentioned, coming up to the 200 SMA test. Through 250 is a big level.
UXIN.
Man, they're just buying it up massively. So nothing really had a dip this morning at all. Everything had just been straight up out the gate.
ADTX. SRG.
Makes it very hard for entries unless you just hold through the opening bell, which I was not wanting to do on anything today.
CLVS.
I'm still holding my Husa for now. It's not wanting to go.
AIKI.
Rat B hanging around. Yeah, I'm going to wait just a few minutes to try to push into anything because everything's straight up right now.
AVCT. ANNX.
A lot of wicks too. But we were talking about CLVS being kind of my #1 daily setup watch. Yeah, Houston just broke below. I'm out.
ADTX, PRTG, SRG,
So yeah, CLVS straight up out the gate. I guess the Oilers are dead. EVFM straight up and then big push down. SIGA at the buy point right here, 1390.
SRG, ADTX.
I'm gonna try 1,000, risk $100 here. Maybe 150 bucks. This is at the previous daily close. 1392. It might just get sold right off though. Yep, it's looking like it. Needs to hold this 85 here.
LTRY. TH, BLN, WTER,
No, it's got big selling pressure right now. The buyer needs to come in and save this or it's going to get destroyed today. I swear if it gets my stop out at the main bottom, I'm going to be so mad. Okay. So that's falling through. So I bought that on the daily level. It did not continue through. Still could bounce, but that's kind of the level I was looking for. Maybe 1370s. Today might just be a sell-off day for Sega. All right, let's continue down the list. GROV went below the level it needed to hold. So that looks bad. There's still some support here, but right now it looks pretty bad. CLVS, maybe.
ADTX, ISIG, ADTX, SRG.
Rev B still trying. So CLVS is trying to get through the 200 on the daily.
SIDU 0. ONBO.
New 5-minute candle, new 1-minute candle right here.
Tall, HYNBO. Tall, LOGC. ADTX. AREB. ISIG, SRG.
250K ask back to back here on CLVS. Then it needs to get through.
UXIN.
Wouldn't be surprised if ISIG is getting pumped right now. It was getting pumped yesterday on Twitter. Rev beat is grinding higher here. 135 now.
JMIA. LGMK. SKYH.
Struggling with this zone. If somebody comes in and wipes 100K, this thing's gone.
ADTX, SRG. Acer. AREB. Acer.
No, it's still nobody's even buying up that wall.
SRG.
EVFM looking somewhat weak right now.
Acer. NBY. SRG. MLSs. JMIA.
I'm interested if they start chipping this wall here.
SNPX.
CLVS.
NYMD. CVAC.
But it just will not get chipped.
Rule.
They're actually increasing the wall.
SRG. LYLT.
Yeah, EVFM pulling back even more right now. This is starting to pull back on the 1 minute now. Rev B absolutely destroyed for some reason.
NAK. FRBK. JMIA. CFMS. BCEL.
FFIE. Okay. Everything else is failing.
APRE.
Yeah, FFIE is trying to push. 570.
UCL. AVDL. APRE. WPRT. ADTX. SRG.
Not interested in chasing this though. Rev B looks ugly.
BCEL. BCEL.
B cell out of nowhere.
CPS. LGO. GRCL.
I'll keep APRE down here. Yeah, it's over $1.
PSHG.
It can run, but
ASYS.
I don't know. I'm not really liking the feel of today so far.
BCEL. PSHG. APRE. ARDX. SRG. ADTX. UXIN. Job.
It held the 9 on the 1. I'm trying to position here. See if we can get through 52 and 53.
BCEL. MLBQ.
30K left on the ass, 52.
CRB.
Good 1 minute volume stick here. Okay, there's 55. So somebody ate that through.
SGLY.
56. Let's go to hive day now.
CLVS. CLNN.
Gonna try to let it breathe. I'd like for it to hold 52, but
AIKI.
guess I can move my stop up to not take a loss now. I want to see this continue higher through up towards 260 test.
SRG. KC. NMTR.
Really don't want to see it sell all the way back down to 250 right now. Okay, there we go. 57.
Herbal. Miro. CBAT. DMAC. Galt. QLGN. TRX. FCUVCSA.
Please don't come down and raid me first.
BKCC.
Yep. Yes, sir.
APRE. SRG.
So we got up,
ADTX.
heading towards a breakout, massive red candle. So that is the feel of today. That's the theme of today. The sentiment of today, looking ugly.
PCS.
Don't like that candle at all. It didn't go any lower than this wick, so it's technically a higher low, but I don't like that. Gotta go tell the dogs to shut up again.
KRBP. ADTX.
I swear, if this pulls a trap, man, I'm gonna be so upset.
ADTX.
Knife from
SRG.
259 to 247. And straight back up.
MCRB.
Sure as hell what it looks like. Pulling a 2022 move.
ADTX.
Pull up EVFM over here and look at it. It's trying to hammer off 134.
RCRT. PCSA. ADTX. APRE. SRG. FGFPP. SPRC, SRAX, PCSA, NRXP, FWBI.
So EVFM trying to hang on. Needs to hold over 135 now, I think. If it can get back over 140, it looks good. This one, just going to pull the trap move. So it did this. This is where I entered. And then it went up towards the test of high day. And then massive red, which is going to try to trap on again.
ADTX.
Yeah, APRE still trying to push a little higher. Man, this is so frustrating. I hate seeing that move.
SRG.
I really hope we don't get back to the only reason something's going to move higher now is because of the trap candle, because I cannot stand trading that.
AIKI. SHPW. MYMD. Cyto.
Yep. APRE rejected 106.
ADTX. SRG. MYMD.
Want to see EVFM get back up through 137.
CLRB.
CLVS needs up through 260.
LFT. PRTG.
Whoops. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying to see on CLVS. I cannot stand that.
MYMD.
And then they do it again.
ADTX.
Then they do it again.
SRG. LEDs.
So action today, price action, overall action. Maybe it's because SPY's down and the recession's back on, but action is not good today at all. Worst day of the week by far, action-wise. EVFM spilling.
ADTX. ADTX.
ADTX straight up. Straight up this morning. EVFM spilling pretty hard now.
SRG.
SPY at 386.
Tops.
Yeah, this penny stock. What was that? There was something fluffy about that news too. Completes their toxicity study. So it wasn't crazy, but it's just something to push, I guess, this morning.
ADTX. IDBA.
Has anything held up today at all
UXIN.
besides ADTX?
MYMD. BERX.
LXRX still hanging up.
SRG.
That was a daily setup. Still needs over 3.
SNPO.
Rep B pulling back. APRE pulling back.
KWAC plus.
CLVS. Still screwing around with my heart. Man, I hate that. What ugly action on CLVS.
ADTX. CLVS.
And overall,
CLVS.
oh my God. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Thought this was going to happen over here. And it did. Trap, trap, trap. Hammer, trap, trap. Push.
MYMD. LGHL. BERX. MYMD.
FFIE said looks decent. Okay. Yeah, it does. Kind of straight up today, but it is pushing towards 6.
MYMD.
Yeah, I don't know. I do not know what's going on today.
SRG. MYMD. ADTX. SLNO. GRCL. LOCL. SLNO. GHSI.
It's crazy how, all week long we can have decent price action, and then today it's just off. And it's just back to the same trappy. Only way something's going higher is if it pulls a huge trap candle, patterns fail, etc.
SRG. DMAC. GHSI. ADTX. ELYM.
So ADTX came up on some resistance at 35.
ADMP KPRX.
The CLVS daily looks good. Looks like it just had to get smashed 3 or 4 times on the 1 minute to decide to go. They've made a higher low just by a couple cents. But on the runners that I'm playing, I don't want to see it completely dump off 3, 4, 5 times just to be able to go, 10 cents higher. Very annoying.
ADTX.
Very frustrating action.
BLN.
Siga got destroyed today. EVFM sold off big. So a lot of what we were watching today, besides CLVS, got hit hard. And CLVS didn't even give an entry. I guess I should have been watching right at open on that and just, slapped right with everybody else. But we are coming up on 10 a.m., so I'm probably going to hop off here in a second. Hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. Hopefully it's nice there, good weather. You guys can enjoy the outside. Going up to your cabin, going rock climbing, whatever you're doing this weekend. We had a couple things pop, but the action today is just not good. I don't like it at all.
Coco.
SPY is down based on some different numbers. It's not down catastrophic though, so I think we're okay going into the weekend. Maybe see Bitcoin push a little bit more over the weekend too. But thanks for everybody that showed up in here. WTRH News.
HCTI.
New agreement with Berg. I'm going to try that. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and hop off. It was a good week. It's a short week. We made it through. We are on to next week. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for everybody just hanging out. Appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here, and I will see you guys back here Monday morning. Have a good one.